So ladies and gentlemen, Bluegrass Thunder.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Ladies and gentlemen, so good to see you tonight on the 4th of July. You ready for a great show tonight? We're called Bluegrass Thunder. If you know the words, sing out loud is what we do best.
Cloudy jaw. Southward as you go. There is moonlight and moths in the trees. seven bridges roll.
Boy, it's good to be back in Pleasant Grove, the greatest little town ever. I was graduated from Pleasant Grove in '94, and this was kind of a little town. It's huge now, so it's great to have you all out here tonight. We're called Bluegrass Thunder. We've been playing for a while. We'll introduce the band as we go along, but on your far left, we have Miss Mormon Tabernacle Choir. That's right, she competed in the pageant. She won the whole thing. Her talent was playing fiddle. It was not singing. All the way from Orem, Utah, like way long away there. But yes, a true star in the Tabernacle Choir. Please welcome Maria Lewis. We only get her twice a year. She's so busy, but we're happy to have you tonight. Now next to her, the man in the hat and the glasses is one of the greatest fiddle players in the state of Utah. Having won 9 state championships, competed in his backyard the whole time there. Our lead vocalist tonight, kind of the stud of the show. Please welcome Mr. Benjamin Q. Strong Plowman. We're gonna let Ben take over this next song. You see, some of the greatest songs were written in the 80s and 90s. And ever since then, let's be honest, it's been kind of good. But the 80s and 90s was where great country was written, including John Denver. This is Thank God I'm a Country Boy. We invite you to all sing along.
I hate to tell you this is from the 70s.
Yeah. So in the 70s, there was this great music being played.
Officially, so is he.
I was born in the 70s. I remember it, but it was a great time.
In the 70s. Well, life on a farm is kinda laid back. Ain't much an old country boy like you can't have. Too early to rise, early in the south. But thank God I'm a country boy. A simple kind of life never did me no harm. Raising me a family and working on the farm. My days are all filled with a decent country charm. But thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got my own fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. I thank God I'm a country boy. When the world's all done and the sun's set low, pull out the fiddle and I'm bouncing the floor. Kids with some song, oh, thank God I'm a country boy. I play Sally with the money. Good in the morning, my wife was thinking that we get to throw a fiddle in again. Work that hard, thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got my own fiddle.
right, so the man sitting down over there, kind of the heart and soul of our band, he's from Nevada, Reno originally, played with the Stones, he played with the Beatles, played with Worms, played with Dirt a lot the whole time there. He's played almost every kind of genre of music around there, and he's really the greatest guitar player at heart. Please welcome Mr. Randy Fisher. We decided it'd be kind of fun to bring a little Alabama into our show, one of the great country bands. This is mountain music, and we let Randy play along with that harmonica, sing along with a little mountain music. Alrighty, so I was told by my wife not to tell any great jokes tonight. I'm not telling any jokes tonight because they're all so funny. So I'm not going to tell you that Mormon missionaries' favorite cars are convertibles, like convertible. Not going to tell you the joke that when, students go to BYU and they take religion classes, the thing they're most concerned about is when professors just babble on. Babble on. And especially I'm not going to tell you the joke that in this day of water conservation, if you want a boat, you're looking for an ark, that I know a guy. I know a guy. They started early in the show. I got way more. All right, we're going to keep this thing going over there. If you look to your far left, you see our two fiddlers, then you see a guitar player. But the man in the white hat there, the man who plays the mandolin, the dobro, the steel guitar, he plays piano. He's Mountain View High School's choir director. He even led us all in one session of LDS conference. Please welcome one of the most talented men we know, Mr. Brett Taylor. Brett comes to us from the deep south state of Virginia. He knows all about the Shenandoah Plains, and with that deep husky voice of his, this is where he shines. Mr. Brett Taylor. All right, keeping the band going here, the man in the middle with all these big drums here. It's our first time having the drum master here. He's my son. He's the best looking oldest son I got. Trying to get him to date a girl over here on this side of the audience. Well, let me say her name. Finn. But fantastically talented. Plays in 3 rock bands and a bluegrass band. One of my favorite drummers of all time. Please welcome Mr. Garrett Tucker. He asked me just one thing, don't mention any girls. I told him right. Now, this band was started in 1985 by my dad. It followed cloggers to Europe there. And kind of a tribute to him, Garrett's wearing Mr. Tucker's hat tonight. Now, to show how well drums and the mandolin go together, we're going to bring out a song called El Cumbanchero. It starts off a little slow, it gets faster and faster, and those drums and mandolin just race. It's in the key of D minor, which nobody knows how to play.
I do.
I got more jokes.
Oh, we're good.
on the mandolin. The other of us all on stage think, this could go on forever. I got a Coke in my footprint. I can get a drink. But at some point, this sucker's gonna fly. We just have no clue when. Introduction, the lovely lady next to me holding the biggest fiddle ever seen as well. The one who literally makes so much of the group come together. Please welcome one of our most favorite musicians of all time, Mrs. Liz Bluemel.
Down there on the end, if you don't know him yet, you should know him now. Garrett Tucker.
Infamous and scary. All right, so turning it back to the band, Darius Rucker cut a song a while ago called Wagon Wheel. Randy thought we can surely Bluegrass Thunder it. So this is our version of the Wagon Wheel. If you know it, and I know you do,
sing along, y'all.
Sing along.
Sing along.
Bye.
Alrighty, we're getting ready for a song called If I Could. It's awesome, it's way fast, but it's so good to see so many of you out here. We see over here the Keckleys, I see the Joneses, the Magglebys, see the Shawcrofts, how fun to have them here. Used to date their daughter. She's currently living in Hawaii, and we're all jealous of her now, but kind of in that line of it, dating, you see Garrett, my son there, who hates attention, went to 3 proms last year. 3 of them in 15 days. And 2 of them he was asked to go to. So his advice was to go ask. So he first asked my brother Jeff, what do I need to do? And he said, well, make sure you get a good flowers. So I went to the store, stood in line, got flowers. Went over, saw Chad Maggleby, says, what should I do next? He says, make sure you get a good tux, a really, really good tux. Went with Chad, stood in line, got a tux. Picked up this girl, took her to prom, so excited there. And she said, I'd like some apple punch. So I walked over there, and guess what? There was no punchline.
Oh, gee. That's a new one.
My wife didn't even know that was coming. That was so funny.
She even laughed. She even laughed.
I couldn't.
God.
That was funny.
That's definitely a dad joke.
I got at least one more. All right, so this song, all about If I Could, talks about if we lived in different places. The chorus is, if put food on the table, get money to the landlord, buy some working clothes, because I ain't making money going shopping like I do at a factory. We're going to start a little slower, but you know it speeds up fast just because. 2, 3, 4. If I could make my living going fishing, then I would make my living with a rod of coal. Put food on the table, get the money to the landlord, buy some working clothes, because I ain't making money going shopping like I do at a factory. If I could make my living with topos, then I would make my living going fishing, boating all day. Put food on the table, get the money to the landlord, buy some working clothes, because I ain't making money going shopping like I do at a factory. Well, if I could, then I would make money doing something that I love. I think lucky stars above. If I could make my living with the Keckleys, then I would make my living flying to Italy. Put food on the table, get money to the landlord, buy some working clothes, because I ain't making money going shopping like a factory. If I could make my living with Brent Lewis, then I would make my living making cookies all day long. Put food on the table, get the money to the landlord, buy some working clothes, because I ain't making money going shopping like a factory. Let's go faster. Well, if I could, then I would make money doing something that I love. I think I can start above. If I could make my living with the band up here, then I would make my living playing PJ every year. Put food on the table, get the money to the landlord, buy some working clothes, because I ain't making money going shopping like a factory. Put food on the table, get the money to the landlord, buy some working clothes, because I ain't making money going fishing like I do in the factory. All right, my role is done. I mentioned this band started in 1985 following cloggers to Russia, to Europe there. They loved Americana, all things we could play with it, including the state song of Tennessee, which is called Rocky Top. There's actually 6 state songs in Rocky Top. We only know 1 of them, well maybe 2, maybe 3, not 4, but this one rules. This one showcases Mr. Plowman singing as fast as he can.
Hold on,
having a good time? Well, good, it's time to get you involved. Now, one thing everybody always tells me is please don't call me up on the stage. So, Chad Baggleby, you're safe.
Oh, no.
But it's time to get you involved in the show. 4th of July weekend, there is nothing finer than patriotic music. We invite you to all sing along with us now with this medley of patriotic songs here. Ben's gonna kick it off, but sing as loud as you want.
God bless America.
My home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, wide and far. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
This is my country, land of my birth. This is my country, grandest daughter.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking down the highway, I saw a bunny down in the skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
It's time to show off our instruments a little bit here now. This next song is called The Fox. It's been performed in many different ways there. We let our choir director slash dobro player slash mandolin player slash choir everything kind of take it off here. But this is called The Fox, showcasing what we do best.
The fox went out on a chilly night. He prayed for the moon to give him light. For it many a mile to go that night before he reached the town. Oh, town, oh, town, oh. And many a mile to go that night before he reached the town. Oh, he ran till he came to the farmer's pen. The ducks and the geese were kept therein. He said, a couple of you are gonna grease my chin before I leave this town. Oh, town, oh, town, oh. A couple of you are gonna grease my chin before I leave this town. Oh.
Now, it's not so often we get two violins up here and two fancy violins up there, so we're going to show how we make a medley of them with the Ashokan Farewell. If you've been to our show before, you know we play this song quite often. And we normally have a violin, a mandolin, but we get two tonight, two all-stars. Miss Mormon Tabernacle Choir and Mr. Salt Lake Buzz. All those fun things there. But this is how we mix the two of these together. It was written originally rumored to be from the Civil War, then from the Revolutionary War, then World War I. It was written for a TV special, but it's great nonetheless. All right, we've got like 24 numbers left. We've got about 6 left here. We thought we'd bring out something new this year. You see, we look like we all get along just fine, but it is not always very pretty, at all. In fact, every once in a while, Randy brings up that sass he does with his other guitar. But it's not just between Randy and I. Every once in a while, everyone else gets mad too. Brat. Bring it on, guitar boy. Now just when you think everything's all settled, That's my son, ladies and gentlemen. Garrett Tucker, ladies and gentlemen. Finn, did you see that? Just saying, Finn, did you happen to see that over there? All right, we're into our last few numbers there, but we had one major request from Crystal Magleby. On a Sunday like this, she wants to hear the devil. Devil went down to Georgia. Now, we used to have a Utah BYU verse, but we've since given it up. Because at the current time, poor Utah, man. Score for the Big 12. Go Blue! 1, 2, 3, 4. Start the show. Fire flew from his fingertips as he roused up his bow. And he pulled that bow across the strings and it made an eagle hiss. And the band demons joined in the sound, stuff like this. A fun one to tell you. Yay for the 4th of July and the devil. We got 3 songs left for you, but we'd like to bring out something brand new for us. There's a musical called Bright Star. Has a fun song in there called Asheville. We kind of took our own version of it here to bluegrass it up there. We've done it twice. The first time, crashed and burned. Second time, we'll let you know. That was a Top Gun reference, just in case you wanted to know. Movie of the year, Top Gun, 60 years old today, by the way. Tom Cruise rules, just so you know. Long live Tom Cruise. Anyway, our version of Asheville. Keep your fingers crossed.
Yep.
When you get to Asheville, ride me if you will. Tell me how you're doing, how it's treating you. Do you like your new job? Did you find a new love? Is it everything that you were dreaming of? Don't work out. Ooh, if it don't work out. Ooh, you can turn around and come on back to me. Yeah, come on back to me. You can come on home to me. It won't be the same here. Without you I'll be fighting tears. When you were over in the war, I fought them all. I'll just stay on the lookout, and I'll listen for the sound of your old 34 Ford coming down the road. Ooh, if it don't work out. Ooh, if it don't work out. Ooh, come on back to me. Yeah, come on back to me. You can come on home to me. When you get to Asheville, ride me if you will. Let me know that you still think about me.
All right, our final team. It's great to see somebody that we know out here, but every once in a while somebody famous steps in the crowd there. Got a superstar out here, somebody who sang back in New York City. She sings in Hale, she sings in Hale. She's at the Hale Valley Theater, my goodness. You sing in Hale, I'd be pretty shocked we're all end up there. We're gonna ask you to join us on this second to last song here, boy, that's gonna be great. I think we're recording this show. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Hale, please welcome up on the stage, Leslee Keckley over here, ladies and gentlemen. She's been a star singer in many of the plays around here. We saw her yesterday, asked her if she'd come join us here. A John Denver song called Country Roads. Now, whenever we go to the National Folk Festival, they know a lot of songs, but they always know Country Roads. So we invite you to sing along with us here.
Drop the mic down a little.
When the key up, awesome.
Drop the mic down there, Sam.
What's good?
Want to be within 6 inches of that mic. 6 inches, do this. There you go. A little bit.
Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Almost heaven, West
Let's hear it, please, for Leslee Keckley. Permanent fixture now. All right, we're down to our last song, but I got another joke. You ready for this? Good, because I'm going to tell it anyway, no matter what you like in any case. All right, there was this baker, very famous baker, really famous. I didn't catch on that joke. I'll remember that one next time. This frog walks in and says to the teller, I need to take out a loan. So he goes back to the loan officer. Notice her name is Patricia Whack. Whack, like crazy whack job. Patricia Whack says, listen, I need to get a loan. She says, well, what's your name? He says, my name is Kermit Jagger. Kermit Jagger, it's kind of a funny name for a frog. He says, well, my dad is actually Mick Jagger of the Rolling Stones. That's kind of cool. Wow, Mick Jagger. What do you need a loan for? And he says, I'm buying a boat, $30,000. Now, so brother, I can tell you that's an okay boat. So he said, let's go $50,000 for a good-sized boat. All right, well, for that kind of money, I'm going to need to have some collateral. And he says, well, how about this little tiny thing? And he pulls out of his pocket this little tiny white porcelain elephant, about half an inch tall, just this little tiny trinket. He says, I know the bank manager, I'm sure he'll do it. And she says, well, let me go ask him. So she takes the elephant trinket, walks to the back and says, hey, there's this guy there named Kermit Jagger. He wants $50,000 for a boat loan. Says he knows you. And he says, well, listen, Paddywhack, not really sure what we're going to do here, but what's his collateral? He says, well, an elephant. But I'm not really sure what that elephant is. And he says, it's a knick-knack, Paddywhack. Give the frog a loan. His old man's a Rolling Stone. I love my job. All right, well, we end the show. She's laughing. That was funny, huh? I had to explain to my kids who Mick Jagger is. My goodness. Or who the Rolling Stones are. This is banned if somebody screams a lot like your father. All right, well, our last one is the Orange Blossom Special. We love this tune. It's asked for all the time. Once again, 2 fills, which means we're going to make this thing smoke. Band's going to play the first time, we're going to play the second time. We'll just see how fast this thing can go there. But when the Orange Blossom was written, a lot of other trains began to be written as well. And a great conductor named Shane all of a sudden began to incorporate them into his train. So this is our tribute to you, Mr. Shane Kay.
I've been working on the railroad all day long day. I've been working on the railroad just past the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing, rising so early in the morning? Can't you hear the captain shouting, "Light up, Lord, your home." She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes.
When she comes.
She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be riding 6 white horses. She'll be riding 6 white horses. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. Look yonder coming down the railroad track. Look yonder coming down that railroad track. It's the Orange Blossom Special, bringing my baby back.
She's strong. Bring on Maria. Catch your breath for just a second, but we're gonna see you can go faster. The fiddles or the drums? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Benjamin and Maria.
Watching people do what they absolutely love to do. This was great. 15 cheers!
Cheers for Garrett Tucker and his band. They're awesome. Yell as loud as you can, okay?
Before we convince him to do an encore, we need to have our unsung hero stand up, Justin Besant, who is in charge of all of the sound things. Did an awesome job tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But in order to get an encore, you have to clap like crazy for just a little bit.
Okay, we're gonna do Cabbage with verses. Let's sing it. We haven't done it forever. Then after we've done it for a while, let's kick it up to ragtime and finish off a little faster. Who has a verse?
I got one.
I got some really funny, maybe not inappropriate, but funny ones.
Maria's got one.
Okay, good.
Nice.
That sounds awesome.
We're just winging it.
Key of A?
Sure, yeah.
That sounds awesome with the banjo. Kick it off, Ben.
Jack and Jill
But you might hear that one more time a little faster, right? 1, 2, 3.